He is grieving in silence because God spoke to him concerning your marriage. He has been quieter than usual, and not everyone around him can explain why. On the surface, he may still be functioning normally, speaking when necessary, and moving through his routine. But something within him has shifted, and it has created a weight he is carrying without openly expressing it. This did not come from a casual realization. It came from a moment that felt personal and direct. Something that settled in a way he could not ignore. What he understood in that moment has stayed with him, and it has changed how he sees you and the connection tied to your future. He is not grieving in a loud or obvious way. It is not something that shows up in public or in conversations where others can easily notice. It is happening internally, in the quiet moment when he is left with his own thoughts. That is where the weight becomes more real for him. Part of what he is processing is the understanding that what he hoped for may not align with what is meant to be. That realization it's not easy to accept, especially when it comes to something he held into in a deeper way. It creates a sense of loss. Even if nothing has been directly spoken. He may find himself going over past interactions, looking at moments that once felt simple and seeing them differently now. There is a level of reflection happening where he is trying to understand what he felt, what he missed, and what he cannot change. At the same time, there is a struggle between holding on and letting go. What he has come to understand does not leave much room for uncertainty. Yet his emotions are still catching up to that clarity. That gap is what creates the silent grieving he is experiencing. You may not be aware of any of this because he is not bringing it to you directly. Instead, he is shaping how he carries himself, how he responds, and how he chooses to move in your presence. There is a difference, even if it is not immediately clear. This moment is not only about what he is feeling. It is also about what is being recognized. Something has become clear to him in a way that cannot be undone. And that clarity is guiding how he processes everything connected to you. What he is experiencing is not temporary. It's not temporary emotion. It is tied to an understanding that has settled deeply. And that is why he is handling it in silence rather than expression. Thanks for watching this episode of Prophetic Diary with Alice. I'll see you all in my next episode.